We are back here on the Lynne Hayes-Freeland Show. I'm telling you, it's all about celebrations. 50 years, count them, 50 years. That's exactly what Bidwell Training is celebrating. Here to talk about it, three individuals, three perspectives. Valerie Njai is the Executive Director and Senior Vice President at Bidwell Training. Sam Hawkins is a graduate in Bidwell's horticulture program, and now he's the owner of Whitetail Landscaping. Make sure I get your card. And Karen Kohler is the Medical Program Director. Welcome to you all.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
You know what, now 50 years, I mean, that in itself is a cause for celebration.
It is. It's amazing when you think about the fact that right after Martin Luther King was assassinated, so many manpower programs started. And I think what gets me excited, because I've worked with manpower programs all over the country, is that we're one of the few that still exist. Because we went from being a community program to what now is a school of excellence. And we're an accredited school, state license, and we're really changing lives. We're doing some amazing things.
Absolutely.
And we're here to celebrate that.
And Sam, I don't want you to feel like I'm jumping over you, but I'm going to go to Karen next, and then I'll circle back around. So Karen, talk to me a little bit about that, because you guys are doing training in areas that we know there are going to be needs.
Yes, we respond to the market. So we work with partners, local businesses, and we develop programs, sets our students up for success in terms of employment opportunities when they graduate. There's 7 programs. Horticulture, it's a very comprehensive program that Sam is experienced.
That's where Sam fits in.
Culinary, so culinary arts, so that we can do a lot of wonderful things in the area of Pittsburgh. Then we have an associate's degree with laboratory technology. And then there's 4 medical programs: medical claims processor, medical coder, there's some clinical ones, medical assistant, and pharmacy technician.
And in a city like Pittsburgh, the medical training programs make perfect sense because there's always opportunity. But I want to talk to Sam for a minute. I mean, horticulture, how'd you get interested in horticulture?
So as a child, I always did a little landscaping with my father, working for the University of Pittsburgh, doing their landscaping. And it was just an opportunity that had been brought up for the horticulture program. I'd always loved plants throughout my life, and I kind of needed something to do and somewhere to go in life, and Bidwell Training Center was the right choice.
And how long was your program?
My program was 7 months.
And then how long after your graduation did you decide to launch your own company?
I launched it actually in the middle of my education. I realized that the connections I was making in Bidwell and the good training that I was getting, that by the time I graduated, I'd be in a good position to be able to start my own company. So I started incorporating during my education, and by the time I graduated, mid-December, hit the ground running.
And Val, these are exactly the kind of stories you want folks to come out and share at your 50th celebration.
Definitely, because that's what happens. We have such a wide range of students. We have students who have just graduated, students maybe who just got their GED, all the way up to individuals, maybe this is a second career. A nurse who maybe needs to come back because she can't deal with the rigors of the job. And so a lot of our students combine previous experiences or interests, because Sam did have a business background. That's the reason he was able to launch his career so quickly. But because of the way that we structure our programs, lots of hands-on. Our culinary students, they prepare food for the whole campus every day. Our horticulture students, their classroom is the whole region. They go and they do hands-on, you know, at various projects throughout the city. Our laboratory technician students, we actually have a lab, so they get a lot of hands-on. And since the employers are working with us from its inception, they help us design the programs. We have active advisory boards, so they're constantly looking at the curriculum, externships. In fact, Sam does everything. Sam is a graduate, he's on the advisory board, he's one of our speakers. He works with our externs, and he's hired our students. So that's why our students are employable. When they leave Bidwell, there's a job for them, because it's the employers who have helped structure the training.
Absolutely. And Karen, talk to me a little bit, because I know there are folks who are sitting at home, they've just now rolled over in bed, and they're thinking, I need to do something.
Well, please choose Bidwell. It's a scholarship opportunity for you. You apply with a 3-step admissions process, so you can start that career ladder. First step, debt-free. So please come to Bidwell and realize there's an open house on May 17th, and our graduation should be spectacular for the 50th year.
I'm going to get you to talk about the graduation, but talk to me about the open house. I'm fascinated. So May 17th.
May 17th, come to our main building, 1815 on Metropolitan Street, and you'll get to experience people who have led these programs, the 7 programs that I talked about. You'll be housed in where we actually dine for culinary. You'll get to see the lab for medical assistant, see some of the equipment that you use to not only learn the skills, but practice the skills.
Perfect. And Sam, how did you know about the Bidwell program?
So it was actually brought up by a friend of mine, but my father actually was in the brick masonry trade probably about 30 years ago.
Okay.
So after I brought it up to him, he had told me about what great program it was back at that point. Even though it has transitioned a lot from that point, but it was just something that I felt necessary. I did a tour of the school, and the greenhouse was so impressive, and just the staff members were so friendly, and it just seemed like the right choice, and I signed up immediately.
You were signed up. Okay, we got a minute and a half left. We talked about the 17th. Now talk to me about graduation.
Well, commencement is on the 28th.
Okay.
And, well, Lynn, you were commencement speaker years ago.
I did speak, yes.
Yes, and we've grown. The commencement is at Rhoda Salam, and it's usually for about 1,000 individuals, you know, our graduates and guests. And what will make this year unique is that because we're celebrating the 50th, we're inviting alum from previous years. And so they're going to join the procession.
Oh,
it's going to be a very nice event. And for those alum out there who want to join us, all they have to do is call the school and just RSVP. And we'd love for them to come.
Perfect. So let's talk about a website and a phone number for folks who want more information.
Okay, and I think we have a slide that we have that information.
Okay, yeah, and we've been showing it. Yeah,
we have that slide. It's bidwelltraining.edu. Very, very easy. If you go to that, you can get information on our Alumni Association. Information on everything, but I really want to emphasize the fact that scholarships are available for all of our students. And there is a 3-step process, but we invite everyone to come any Monday or Wednesday. That's step 1. We'll get all the information you need.
And you can just walk in Monday or Wednesday.
Monday and Wednesday at 8:45 sharp, and then they'll give you all of the information. We do have some assessment tests, but we actually have a lot of remedial, refresher instruction to help you. So we change lives.
There you go.
We want to change your life.
Perfect. Perfect place to end. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we got another celebration we're talking about. Don't go away.